We're now going to go through the proper filling procedures of the SH2 Phoenix SandPiper, the 2-to-1 ratio high-pressure pump. This particular unit is a flap valve pump, top suction, bottom discharge. The fluid drive chamber will hold 3,000 milliliters of antifreeze. To properly do this fill procedure, you'll need very few tools. We're going to use a 1-inch pipe plug socket and a crescent wrench, plus a beaker to measure the driver fluid so we get the correct amount of fluid in the driver chamber. The first thing we need to do is remove our hose assembly from the back side of the pump and remove our fitting. We need to install a regulator with a gauge to apply approximately 10 psi to the back side of the pump, which will shift the piston assembly forward on a discharge stroke. We will now remove the pressure, remove our regulator, and reinstall our fittings. We need to put pipe thread sealant on our fittings and reinstall our hose assembly. We're now ready to fill the driver chamber. Since we have pressurized the cylinder and moved the piston all the way forward, we're now ready for the filling procedure. We need to pour 3,000 milliliters of antifreeze into the driver chamber. We're currently using 1,500 milliliters, so we will have to fill twice from this volume. It's very important that the proper fluid volume is maintained in these units. With this particular pump, 3,000 milliliters has to be in this chamber and all air evacuated from the chamber. If the fluid volume is low or the fluid volume is high, you could prematurely damage the diaphragm, the piston seals, and other components of the pump, so proper filling is very essential. With all 3,000 milliliters inside the driver chamber, place a good coating of thread sealant on our pipe plug. We just want to hold in place. With a suction flange removed from the front of the pump, you can physically reach in and push on the diaphragm and purge all the air out, bringing the fluid to the very top of the pipe plug hole. Install the pipe plug and tightly secure into place. The ball valve high-pressure pump is filled in a similar manner, and the diaphragm is actuated through the discharge port.